Hello, and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. Today's message is titled Love Yourself More. This is a message that popped in my head a few days ago, and then I kind of like lost it, and now it's popping up again. So let's get into it. I don't know if you guys ever heard the song Love Yours, but I think that's kind of where this all stemmed from. And that's more so about loving what you have, what is in your possession right now, your family, your friends, the material things that you have, your job, whatever it is, loving yours and not looking on somebody else's plate. But this message is not really about that. This is about loving you no matter where you are. And that's what I took from the song. Loving yours as in everything that you have, but this message is about loving you and all that you have at this current time and at this current moment. We may not always be where we want to be, right? We may not always be the most successful or as successful as we want to be. We may not have the latest car, the best home, the career that we want right now. But what's important is loving yourself every step of the way until you get to where you want to be. And oftentimes we skip the mark and we're so, I don't want to say upset with ourselves, but we're not happy, content, or giving ourselves grace for where we are in the moment. Because 9 times out of 10, where we are right now is where we prayed to be years ago. We give ourselves timelines and time frames for when certain things need to be done. If we don't meet those, we're angry. If we're not satisfied with an outcome, we tend to either down ourselves or not want to move forward or talk negatively to ourselves because of what we haven't accomplished. And I'm here to tell you that's just not the way to go. You have to love where you are and who you are today, because that is the building blocks of getting where you want to be tomorrow. We cannot appreciate what we have now, whether it's a little bit or a lot. How can God bless us with more? How can God give us a heavier responsibility if we can't cherish what we are having in the moment today? And all of that is a part of giving to yourself, nurturing yourself, positive self-talk, allowing God to enter your life, allowing you to recognize who you are and where you are in this moment, and moving from that standpoint. Executing based off of where you are, but loving the journey and embracing it full on, even if it's not where you want to be. We never start out where we want to be. And even if we did, I'm sure somewhere along the way, if we did start where we wanted to be, we would mess it up and have to start all over again, because you don't know how to cherish something you've never had sometimes. And it sometimes takes us to mess things up in order for us to cherish it or appreciate it and understand what to do with it. That's why starting from a place of building up to that point is so important. But if for every moment that you're not where you want to be, you're not happy with it, you don't embrace it from a positive place, you're never really going to get there. And then when you get there, you're still going to be hard on yourself. So this message is just about loving who you are, where you are, however you are. And I know that seems simple, but for a lot of people, it isn't. And it's okay to not have it all together. It's okay to not have everything figured out, no matter how old you are. I hear people, kids, under 18 years old, worrying about life and worrying about not having it figured out. And it's just like, there are 30, 40, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that don't have it figured out, have no idea what their purpose is, has no idea where they're going in life, what's even happening. Some people have to start over at those ages. That's not a burden you should carry. You should take each day, day by day, but incorporate a plan to where you want to go. And there's going to be other sub journeys along the way to teach you values. You have to embrace what's yours instead of always chasing the future. You'll never be able to enjoy life if you live your life that way. Also, just pouring into you. A lot of what I'm running into is people worried about others and what they have and not appreciating what they have, you know? And giving so much to others and not being able to receive that back and being angry because they don't receive that back. No, give yourself the same love you give other people. What is so special about others that you give them that love but you won't give it to yourself? You know, that's just ass backwards. And we often do that, whether it's with our spouse, if you have children, like I said, a job. I've talked about this before, a career, family members, whatever. We exhaust ourselves with those things, but never to exhaust ourselves to get to where we want to go and be the person we want to be. So love you, pour into you, but also just embrace who you are today. Embrace who you are right now at this moment, no matter who he or she is. And for whatever reason, you're not where you are, execute a plan to get there, but still cherish you today. That's the message that I have. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I always say, if this message does not resonate with you, if you know somebody who can benefit from hearing it, please share. I want to take the time out now to say thank you for each and every person who has watched the video, even if for a few seconds. I appreciate it all the likes, all the shares that have gone on. I appreciate it, and I speak nothing but positivity and love and light to those who have. I love you to the moon and back, but of course, God loves you more. Please take care.